The council members address that.
Forms of transit
These are actually job-creating land use.
Industrial area where you got brownfield, that's some real cleanup.
It's been declared in the Constitution. The Constitution said that.
Yes. Bill Lucas was a man that became
audacity to send it to me with a lowball ass offer of $40,000. That's the funniest part about this is that, you know, people, they come with like this pretentiousness or this class privilege when they move to the area. And I just laugh because, you know, like I said, this is historic for our family. So it's like, oh, you live in the old drug dealer's house. You know, little do you know, they were cooking crack here years ago. But us here in Peoplestown, man, I mean, look around. You got Grant Park. That's the real driver of a lot of the redevelopment and displacement in Southeast Atlanta. But this is something that government has the so-called right to do, is to move populations and, you know, rebuild areas and mandate areas for revitalization. I think the Beltline is doing exactly what the Beltline intended to do, because that's a de facto perimeter that they've set up, you know, and you know that when people build things, they build them in such a way that it affects like your mental state. So like now you're looking at this as, oh, I live within the Beltline, oh, I live with that outside of the Beltline. That's driving prices, that's driving markets. We do want development and we definitely want business, but we're not looking to invite things in that people that are currently here can't afford. As far as fighting the Beltline, what we're doing is actually making sure that the things we have in our community redevelopment plan are actually implemented. You know, I mean, even down to the trees that we want planted. Like, that's one thing for sure I'll say about Peoplestown is that we're a stand-up neighborhood and we're gonna continue to be a stand-up neighborhood. You know, I think that's something that's always been recognized, especially by the politicos in the city when it's time to come and deal with Peoplestown, is that, you know, you have to come with some level of equity. Like, we have fighters in our neighborhood that have like really been backed into a corner and still come out victorious. And that's a legacy that we have in our neighborhood here in Peoplestown. I think that Peoplestown, when it's all said and done, folks will look back on what we did and say, this is an example of urban revitalization that was done the correct way. I mean, it's just like everything that we don't stand up and fight for now, we get to be in our 40s and 50s, we are gonna just, I don't know, man, we kick ourselves.